Hey everybody, welcome to the Coastal Stoic. I'm Craig, coming to you from the inside today as opposed to the outside. It's stormy and rainy and nasty outside, but we are on the central east coast of Florida. And I'm just finishing up with AP reading, just finished up yesterday, and as I'm doing it, a story came to my mind as I'm listening and watching and being out in the world. And it was about a time, about 20 years ago, as I'm teaching a junior 11th grade English class, and we're reading the book Call of the Wild by Jack London. Now, I love the book. Jack London, I like his the visceral aspect of it, but as we're reading the book and the kids were enjoying the book, if you know the story, if you don't know the story, part of it is a dog from with this family who is comfortable and loved is stolen and put on a train and then taken up to Alaska, up to the Yukon. And this young lady in my class, as we're talking about this dog being kidnapped and being taken up there on this train, she raised her hand. She said, "Mr. Bell, I got it, but there's a problem." I said, "What's the problem? Please tell me." She said, "How are you going to get a train to Alaska?" I said, "Just take it up to Alaska." She said, "Yeah, but Alaska's an island." And there was a moment right there, and I had options. She said to me, "Mr. Bell, Alaska's an island." And I thought to myself, well, why would she think this? And my initial question, I'm sure I'm paraphrasing the moment, but was, why would you think that? Like, why do you think it's an island? She said, "Oh, well, I've seen the maps, and it has the US and then the two islands, Hawaii and Alaska." Ah. It's not that she didn't go to school. It's not that she wasn't taught. She wasn't taught this specific thing and said, "Okay, hold on a second." So back then, the internet was not a thing that was ubiquitous throughout education. We had maps, and we had these rolled up maps. And I pulled one of them down, and it was a map of North America, North and South America. Actually, no, it was North America, I think. And trying to think of the perspective or the scale that we had, but I'm pretty sure it was North America. So continental U.S., Canada, maybe Mexico. I'm sure Mexico part of it, and Alaska up there off of Canada. So I pulled the map down. I said, "Okay, let's look at this." And here's the continental U.S. and here's Alaska, and in between Alaska and the continental U.S. is Canada. She'll never forget that. Not because, well, maybe because I did not humiliate her. I didn't say, "How can you not know that? What are you, stupid?" Like, none of that nonsense. It's, "Why did you think this? Why do you think this?" "Ah, you are incorrect." Not, "You're stupid, you're a moron." You're incorrect. There's nothing wrong with being incorrect and not knowing something. Let me show you. Let me educate you. Let me illustrate. So we look at the map. We look at the where Alaska is attached to Canada. She's like, "Oh," and I showed her how they could get up there. "Oh," I talked about the Yukon and the location up there in the northwestern area. And for her, it was a moment of education. For me, it was a moment of enlightenment. I got to enlighten her onto something she did not know. Unlike, oh, my voice is crying. I'm reaching puberty. Unlike much of what I'm seeing right now, where people are looking to find others and their faults or where they falter or where they don't know. And these are oftentimes people who are suggesting they're doing it for the greater good of society through their television show or their broadcast or whatnot, and they're pointing out the ignorance of people and the folly of these people and showing it as a fault for society or whatever. And I don't want to get overly political, but what I'm getting at is this. I'm wondering if maybe we could educate and enlighten rather than embarrass and humiliate. I am certain over my decades of teaching and just living, I have been a jerk. I've been an asshole, and I have embarrassed or humiliated kids or people, intentionally or not. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm sure in the heat of the moment I have. And I apologize for those. And if I realize it at that moment, I have apologized right then or the next day. I'm a human. But my knee-jerk reaction is typically, and I say typically, I want to say always, but probably not always. Why do you think what you think? Maybe you're right and I'm wrong. Nope. In this situation, I'm right, you're wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. Let me show you why you're wrong. Let's make it right. Now you know. You will never not know. And that, to me, is the relationship that we should have with each other. A relationship of enlightenment, a relationship of help, and not a relationship of how embarrassed and how humiliated and how stupid can I make you feel. Because we need to be done with that. We need to be way done with that. So that story's been bugging me. Not bugging me, been eating at me. I wanted to get it out. Want to put it out. It's shorter. Hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, if you do like, please like the video. I would love to get some more subscribers to allow this to get out to more people, for them to see it. Apparently Google work or YouTube, well, they all work on these algorithms. Excuse me. So if you have the opportunity or if you feel so inclined, please like and subscribe. And I look forward to the next time. Thank you so much for watching.